Hello everyone, we are now in chapter 21, areas of trapeziums. Before we start to talk about the area of a trapezium, let's recognize the upper base, the lower base, and the height of a trapezium first. How can we find the upper base, lower base, and height of a trapezium? Then we have to talk about the properties of a trapezium. Trapezium has only one pair of parallel opposite sides. I repeat, in a trapezium, there is only one pair of parallel opposite sides. So for this one pair of opposite parallel sides, we call it the upper base and lower base. 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 So you can see this is the only pairs of parallel opposite sides. While the height of the trapezium is the distance between them, which is also perpendicular to the base, not only to the lower base, but also upper base. This is the distance between the upper base and lower base. This is a perpendicular line. The distance between the upper base and lower base, which is also perpendicular to those bases, this is the height. Even we rotate the pairs of parallel sides, we can find these perpendicular lines. This is the height of the parallelogram. Why do we have to define the upper base, the lower base, and height? Because we need to use it for talk about the formula in finding area of a trapezium. Have a look in this picture. You can see this is a parallelogram. For this parallelogram, we can cut it into two identical trapeziums. Identical trapezium means they have the same size and shape. If you want to know the base of this parallelogram, simply add up the lower base and upper base. The height of the parallelogram is same as the height of the trapezium. If you want to know the area of the trapezium, you can first find the area of this parallelogram. Then get half of it. Half of it. So how can we find it out? We can work it out this way. Area of a trapezium equals to the area of the parallelogram times 1/2, because we just need a half of a parallelogram. Divided by 2 times 1/2. So you can find actually the base of the parallelogram times height times 1/2. While the base here we say is upper base plus lower base. Lower base plus upper base. Upper base of the trapezium plus lower base of the trapezium in a bracket times height times 1/2. In a simple way, we can remember this formula. Area of a trapezium, upper base plus lower base in a bracket times height times 1/2. Or upper base plus lower base in a bracket times height divided by 2. This concept is same as how to find the area of a triangle, right? We first find the area of a parallelogram. You can easily find divided by 2, depends on you cut it into two triangles, or divided by 2, cut it into two trapezium with the same size and shape.